So I just want to do a quick tutorial. I've had a lot of people reach out. For everyone that's donated, thank you so much, because my stance is that no nurses should have to pay for these headbands. So for those of you who have not seen the videos, we're making headbands. We're simply sewing buttons to headbands that are already made. I'm not actually making the headbands. So I'm sewing the buttons to the headbands, so when the nurses put on their mask, they could put the mask around the button itself and not their ear, because it's been hurting their ears, being as they're wearing them for 12 hours straight. But I've had a lot of people reach out and say, hey, I want to help out, but I don't know how to sew. Well, I didn't either. I actually bought a sewing kit from the dollar store. I didn't even own a sewing kit. And then I basically went back to when I was like 16 and home ec and learned how to sew a button. It's really super simple. I don't even know if I'm doing it correctly, but they're staying on there and they look good. So if I can do it, you can do it. I did buy these headbands from the dollar store. However, now that I have the donations and I found out that I can get them sent to me from Amazon a little bit quicker than I had thought, I am ordering them from Amazon. So I'm trying not to go out of the house, but initially I did run out and pick up the headbands and the buttons. I found buttons at the dollar store as well, which worked out super great. So with these headbands, the only thing I want to mention, I'm going to give you guys a couple tips. I did buy these ones from the dollar store as well, but they're super tight, which means that the girls that are wearing them are going to end up getting headaches. So be careful with the headbands that you're sewing and make sure, you might want to put them on yourself and make sure it's not too tight, because we don't want them getting headaches in order to save their ears, right? So these ones have been working and they're super cute. You want to make sure, we did test these out and make sure that they are basically right above the ear, the buttons themselves. So when I tried it on, I made sure it's probably about an inch from the elastic piece in the back. If you can see, actually, let me see if I can find, that might be easier to see there. So this is the elastic. The button itself should probably be about an inch from there. If you sew it up too high, then it's going to pull the mask up and it's not going to correctly cover their face. So just be mindful of that as well when you're sewing. Okay, so I'm going to get started. I'm not going to teach you how to thread a needle. You should be able to figure out how to thread a needle or YouTube it. I'll put this on YouTube too, because apparently a lot of people don't know how to sew buttons. So I simply place the button where I want it. Okay, I'm going in from behind with the thread. Okay. Now I did each one of mine. I did the crisscross when I'm sewing. So there's four holes. I do the crisscross. Some people do, you know, an over. I think my mom sewed this one. Some people do it that way too. I don't think either way is correct or incorrect. You know, it's whatever works. Whatever works for you. So I'm going to do the crisscross. I do each hole, or each cross, I guess I should say, 3 times. See, I'm getting to be a pro. I've only pricked my finger a couple hundred times. See how easy it is? You too can sew. Oh, as I said that, I messed it up. There you go. Cross it over. And then I'm going to do the other way 2 more times. Should have done my nails for this. I hope my nails look nice. Okay, and then this is the 3rd time for the second cross that I have going on here. When I go through the last time, I don't put it all the way through the material. I just put it through the button there. I pull through and I wrap around a couple times just to strengthen it. I don't know if that's something I made up or if I learned that in home ec class, but something told me to do it, so I did it. And then I'll go through one more time. And then You can knot it in the back however you want. For me, I go through the material on the back, which sometimes it's a little bit tougher depending on how tight you pulled the button, like it is now, of course. I don't know if you can see that. I go through, pull the needle through the thread, and then I actually double knot it. And then I'll do that same exact thing again. Zoop. And then cut it. It's that simple. So for those of you who do want to help me out, I need more help sewing, guys. I've had quite a bit of donations, which thank you so much. I'm ordering a bunch from Amazon today. So if you want to help out, for those of you who have reached out, I'm going to text you back or message you back shortly. And I just need to get your address and I will have all the material sent to you. So you don't have to pay for anything. We're getting it covered with donations. For all the nurses out there, my hopes is that you don't have to buy these. I know I've seen them for sale on Etsy. I'm not hating on anyone for making a living, but my thoughts are that they deserve these for free. So thanks for helping the cause, guys. I need an army of people to help. So I hope you're all safe and healthy at home, and please reach out. Keep the donations coming. I'm going to put my PayPal now instead of Venmo because it's easier for me to just order from Amazon via PayPal, and I don't have to worry about switching funds or anything like that. I'm going to keep everything in there. So everyone have a great day. Thank you. Share away.